Welcome to Cuddy Catching the Kickback Podcast Show. It's your boy Cuddy J, the host. I'm back like I left some. And yes, I'm back with another episode like I did last weekend. And I want y'all to bear with me on this one because I'm going to take my time a little bit. I got a lot of topics I want to discuss. Yesterday, I made some posts yesterday on Facebook. And first of all, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment. You can share with your friends and family. Also hit the dislike button because, like I say, I like all the smoke. It doesn't matter. But before I get into what I'm about to get to, once again, you see I don't have a guest on the show. And I don't want y'all to think that I'm getting away from interviewing guests. Guests will be on the show shortly. But everybody has a schedule. I have a schedule. They have a schedule. And we're not able to connect on time to be on the show. So the show must go on. So I give y'all content. With it just be me being by myself. I don't mind giving the content out without having a guest on the show because it's the kickback, and I'm gonna kick back with y'all and give y'all a little bit definition of who I am and what I think about shit. Instead of me being a person that's asking the questions, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the statements out there on how I feel about everything. And I will start this show off by saying this right here is gonna be something I gotta cater out to the females, man, because there's a lot of females issues been going on lately. And I brought up two situations yesterday, back to back, not even thinking about what it'll come out to be. I was just saying some shit. And then later on, I made another statement about some things, and it was about hip hop. First off, I'm gonna get to two of these subjects are the same people. One just came along the way. Now I'm gonna start off by saying, shout out to Yo Gotti. Shout out to that guy being a CEO. He's putting a lot of people on, man. Their record label is starting. You don't hear no dirty business is being handled in that label or from Yo Gotti. He had Black Youngster. He had Moneybag Yo. What's the guy? 42 Dub. He somebody else. He just signed the female Glorilla. And that's who I'm about to speak on. Glorilla. Now, I never knew who Glorilla was until she signed to Yo Gotti. And I was told that I was late and tardy for the party. Shout out to my boy Big Sack. And the thing about it is, she goes hard. She's a great artist. I salute her. She's tough. But when I listen to her music, I understand why she wasn't on my radar. I'm not in the club for one thing. I'm not around some little ratchet chicks that'll be bumping her stuff either. So it's meant for me to miss that or what she put out there. Like when it comes to females rapping, I'm catching the females that are on the tracks with the guys spitting bars. Like Shay Noor, she raps with 38 Special. So I catch her shit because she's speaking that in bars with substance. She ain't talking that sexual sex shit and ratchet type of shit. She's talking some real street shit and life shit. Same thing with Rhapsody. And rappers back in the day who I like, Boss, Queen Latifah, The Brat, Marvelous, Mia X. These are all the female artists that I like listening to and didn't mind buying their album. I don't recall buying a Little Kim album or a Foxy Brown album, but they did go hard. It's just whenever I listened to them, it was, well, I think I did have a Foxy Brown album. I never bought a Little Kim album, but she goes off. My bad. What's her name? Nicki Minaj. She really changed it up. Lady of Rage, Sugar T. But what I did notice though, She spit hard. She got a little delivery that goes off, and she got a clique of females that rap just like she does. They go off just as hard as she do. I'm talking about Aliza, Gloss Up, Slim Roney, and K Carbone. Them her homegirls. Them the ratchet homegirls hanging out the car. They all go off. And like I said, I listen to a bunch of rappers, new artists every day. I don't listen to the same rappers every day. Like people might jam, for example, somebody might jam Sibo or Scarface or UGK every day in their car. I can't do that. I gotta hear new music. I gotta hear new shit every day. A new song every day. If I hear a song twice a day, I might skip it that second time because I heard it already. Especially if it's an old song I don't mind going back to the old shit and listening to that and feeling good out there. I love to play old Snoop Dogg, old Chronic album, old Nas stuff, old Outkast stuff, old this, old that. It's like watching an old movie. I like doing that. But I like to keep my ear to the street for new shit from no matter where it's at. It could be from fucking Seattle, Cali, New York, Maine, Florida, anywhere in the Midwest. I don't care where they from. And that's what I've been doing. I've been discovering a lot of artists that's from like Akron, Ohio, somewhere in Indiana, Gary, Indiana, places in Kansas City, Detroit, Minnesota, Milwaukee, guys from DC, Baltimore. I'm discovering rappers like that because I don't just try to stick to certain regions. And I don't mean to get off track though, but what I'm trying to paint to y'all is that that's why I'm late on who this Glorilla girl is. She got 22 million views on YouTube off the song, the FNF song, Fuck Nigga Free song. I never heard it. And I'm on Apple Music, new songs all the time. I might play this shit and probably wasn't in the room to hear it when it came on. But I'm lost. I'm late on it. But I heard her other music before that, previous music. Music she just dropped. All of it sound raw. I salute her. I salute Yo Gotti for signing her. I hope she does well. Also, there was a point where I had made on the skit, even though it's a skit, even though it was a skit, her getting signed to Yo Gotti going up in a private jet with her homegirls, I didn't even acknowledge the big bag of cash right there because I seen how she just went up to the desk and just signed the contract. Now, if this shit right there was a skit and it's, just let her know she signed, they should at least put a little reality to it, like she read the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what you signing your life to. And Yo Gotti's a good guy. Salute him, like I said earlier. He's a good guy. Everybody knows that. He hasn't fucked nobody in no kind of way in no type of bad business. We know that. You don't hear any of his artists saying anything bad. She got her dream. Then she putting her girls on. She seemed like she's gonna do that. And she was an R&B singer, gospel singer before she got into. She lost her voice because of smoking. Her voice, she was smoking so much, so she can't hit them high notes like she wanted to inside her. Turns out that she's on a picture with Young Dolph. It came up on social media last night. I scrolled and it popped up on it. And like, damn. And when I read what it said they called him Yo Gotti. She's on a picture with Young Dolph. And on the content part, on the caption, it said something about big up to whatever, but at the hashtag Yo Gotti. And just so happened, Yo Gotti signs her. Now I don't know how that's gonna play out. A lot of people saying, well, shit, he's gonna utilize her to his best extent for his benefit, regardless anyway. This is a business move. Okay, yeah. It's very, and I'm pretty sure Yo Gotti is very aware that she's a young Dolph fan. And I'm pretty sure he had even without that picture being put out there, he had did his research on her enough to know who he's dealing with. So, salute, like I said, salute to Yo Gotti again. And congratulations to Glorilla. Like I said, I never heard of her. There are more female rappers that are on my radar, man. Before, just the type of content that I like to listen to before we knew about it, Glorilla, no matter how many views she had. Because once again, I'm not the guy that listens to artists because everybody else knows about them. I'm listening to those artists y'all haven't even discovered yet, and probably would never. So I don't tend to be. I'm glad I'm late on the party, and I'm glad because it gives me more. I got some content. Nobody ain't been talking about it. I ain't seen nobody talking about it. Nobody. She just like I said. If she wouldn't have got signed to Gotti, I would still not know her today. That's the only reason why I knew about it because people on Facebook, my Facebook algorithm brought her up because it wasn't that many people talking about it. That's why I was so up on who the hell she is. Accidentally, I found out about her when she's a good artist. But here's the thing, though. Before I even say about to say, I'm into the Rhapsody, Shay Noor, Lady Savage, they're out of West Dallas. She really going in. That's who motherfuckers need to be talking about, no matter how many views she have on her videos. Which Lady Savage has a lot of views. But, I mean, 22 million views, you can't even knock that shit, though. But they're just 11 million ratchets. 11 million ratchets in this world or in this country that like that type of shit, that ratchet talk shit. And she going off, which I was about to bring up anyway. All these females going in. All of these females are going in and well, I don't care what they talking about. They spitting hard. They spitting harder than most of these new rappers that's coming out. And some of the old rappers that's been out. I made a statement saying, yeah, these female artists are starting to sound better than some of these males. Not all of these males, because there's some males out there I know that male rappers out there I know they can eat up anybody. You don't mess with them. But what I'm saying, these new breeds and this new wave, the new breed and new wave, these females coming tough and they talking hella shit with it too. These females coming tough and they talking hella shit, man. I'm talking about you can't even knock. They got, females got, better charisma anyway. Cause they females. They know how to finesse shit a little better. They have a little they know how to put a little bit more attitude and more feelings and shit and make it even sound witty or whatever how I want to sound. But I had made a statement saying that what I said, it's kind of true though. Even on the R&B tip. And now I talked about how R&B is coming back. I spoke about how R&B music is coming back. Even the old heads from R&B are coming out with new albums. I spoke on that. It's bringing their real R&B shit. But as far as these new R&B females, they are killing it. Even on the R&B side, the females are killing it. They got they make you, they sound like that good old R&B SWV, Escape, In Vogue type of shit. These new R&B male rappers, these new R&B males are kind of like rappers. They want to rap and sing. These new rappers are putting singing, so you don't even know who's the R&B male artist because they rapping and singing. They're not bringing that straight R&B shit like Jodeci, Usher, Tevin Campbell, Chris Brown. Well, Chris Brown try to rap a little bit too sometimes, but he still show his vocals. There ain't too many. It's like all the R&B singers are turning into rappers, or they mixing their shit. They making a hybrid of rapper R&B artists. Ain't no Tyrese's, no Donnell Joneses out there no more. Anthony Hamilton's, Lyfe Jennings. I can go further back. Shit, Frankie Beverly and Mays type of shit, Glenn Jones, Freddie, the Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, The Whispers, Earth, Wind and Fire. Now I will say Bruno Mars, the Sonic Circle, whatever it is, the Sonic group, whatever he got with Bruno Mars and what's the cat name, man? I got his shit too though. What's the nigga name that Bruno Mars? And I like Cuz too though. I had his music. I used to listen to his music a lot, and I feel like I. Mm. But anyway though, like I was saying though, female artists are doing their thing, man. They keeping it going right now, man. They talking hella shit, and it's the first time I should say, man, in hip hop history that, well, not the first time. This is like, for a while they had it only where if you're a female artist, it's only one female artist can get to shine at one time. We give you 2 to 3 years, it is the next female is up. We can't have all y'all in the game shining. Now, back in the day, like in the late 80s and early 90s, they had it like that. It wasn't that many female rappers, but it was enough where they could have all of them get to shine. They weren't making them compete with each other. It wasn't until you came out with the Nicki Minaj's and the, probably the Trina and Kaya, um, what's the new Cardi B's. This is when they start putting them against each other. They not allowed to get their shine. But now, this new wave, they letting all the females get their shine. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. Hit that like button, man. It's Cut Catch the Kickback Podcast Show. I'm speaking to y'all right quick. Yo, uh, Lady Savage, I think she need to get, I mean, I don't know if, I don't, I think a lot of people are sleeping on her because she need to be in conversations. Well, she need to be going viral. She does. So that's just my opinion. Compared to what I'm seeing go viral, she need to go viral too. Bruno Mars, smoking out my window. Yeah, man. It's the Kickback Podcast, so man, y'all. Anderson .Paak. That what over there. Anderson motherfucking .Paak. I wasn't gonna let this go, y'all. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna let this go. I had to find out who that artist was. Silk Sonic, the group, by the way. Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, and Anderson .Paak. And I caught on to Anderson .Paak a long time ago, probably like 5 years ago. Probably about 5, 6 years ago. And once again, like I said, I like to hear new shit. I like my ears to be virgin of shit. You know, I don't like. It's good to hear that old shit. People like that. People go crazy when they hear, I hear a pocket full of stones. Stop, shut them down, open up shop. Any of that shit, you get cool off that shit. But like, I like to. At least 90% of the music I hear throughout the day, I want it to be brand new. I want it to be the first time I heard that shit. Because I like music, and I don't have to be familiar with the song to enjoy it. People, they feel that way. Female shit. Females, man, they on this shit. Uh, there was some news that popped up. I want to throw this up in there too, though, since we talked about. And this ain't no female bashing episode. I'm uplifting women. I'm giving them shout outs. I'm giving them their flowers on this episode. The women that I see doing things. There was a story about this the senator of Rhode Island, Tiara Mack. Tiara Mack, 28 years old, graduated from Brown University. She's from Atlanta, Georgia. 28 years old. There's a video of her on the beach doing 4th of July, twerking, doing a handstand, and she's doing a little thingy, and people are making a big deal about it. And I just want to throw this in there because y'all might not be familiar with it. But Tiara Mack, she's a senator of Rhode Island, and she's 28 years old. She went to Brown University. She's from Atlanta, Georgia, and there's a video of her on the beach doing 4th of July, doing a handstand and twerking and shaking her ass, and she got a lot of views. And people are making a big deal about it, so y'all might want to look into that story right there. There's something that came through the flash screen that I caught up on. I might look deeper into it. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but I mean, this is how I look at the situation, though. Just because, I mean, you act like people are not allowed to have fun and be themselves just because of title by their name. I mean, I thought it was cool as fuck to see Barack Obama fire a cigarette. Just because he's the president, he's not allowed to be seen smoking a cigarette or having a drink. I mean, I don't get that. I mean, I don't understand all this. Just because you have a certain title or position, you're a human being. You're allowed to showcase your character, your charisma, your personality, your demeanor. You're allowed to do that. And people making a big deal out of it because one thing I know for one thing, she's a senator of Rhode Island. She's 28 years old with locks in her head. She's locked. And she's a black woman. And not only that, I'm assuming she might be with the LGBTQ program. I don't know. But people, it was, that's why it's a big deal. But moving on. By the way, man, shout out to Kobe Savage, man. PVO, man, positive vibes only. My man, he brought me and my lady. He brought us both shirts, man. When he came to get his interview on, he brought us shirts, man. This is my first time wearing it. I felt it was only right for me to wear it on one episode, and also, you know, the fact that me and my lady going to have dinner tonight somewhere. She's gonna throw her shirt on too. We're gonna go somewhere and be matching tonight. So fuck what y'all talking about, cats. But yeah, moving on, like I was saying. I brought up something else too about Brittney Griner, which is really a heavy topic now. It's really getting deeper now because I found out some more shit today. I made a statement saying, and I'm gonna stand on this shit too because I gotta explain this shit verbally because through text and typing, I don't think people really get what you're saying and how you're trying to say it and what your meaning behind it is. I made a statement saying, if it was Jennifer Aniston stuck over there in Russia and not Brittney Griner, she would have been home by now, or at least almost home. Now, this is me knowing about all the other allegations. Okay, we know it's illegal for that country. It's illegal over here in most states. I know it's illegal. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of the fact she shouldn't have been doing that stupid game, stupid tricks. I'm also aware that she had talked about the government. She had said bad things about the government. Who doesn't speak bad about the government? I'm also knowing that we are at war, or we are not allies with Russia. I'm aware of all of that. But you're not going to tell me that if it wasn't Kim Kardashian, Caitlyn Jenner, Jennifer Aniston. Let me get even more deep. I even go more. What's her name? Ann Richards. Did she pass away? It could be George Bush's wife. Hillary Clinton. I'm making a list, y'all. You see where I'm going. Not only that, the average white female that live in motherfucking Tuckahan Bitty City, Little Bitty Litty, Mississippi. The point I'm making is that, yeah, of course she's stuck over there for all that shit. But I'm saying, though, It was one of those females I named. In other words, a white female. In other words, a white female. This is not being prejudiced. This is not speaking racist. This is talking what it really is. If it was a white female, the USA would be more adamant about getting her. It'd be televised about getting her. It'd be campaigns about going to get her. It'd be all kind of white women holding signs up and some black women out to go get her. But shit, it's Brittney Griner, WNBA basketball star. Went to Baylor University. She's part of the LGBTQ. Where the hell they at? Where are the white and black feminist women at? They bounce up to everything else. One of y'all is over there. Speak up on that. Why y'all ain't out there parading trying to get over here? I don't get it. R. Kelly got 30 years the other day. Y'all paraded, took shots and everything, dancing, everything y'all could do on it. Now, y'all got a problem of your own right now. We all do. It's not no black or white thing, but we know one thing. It is a black or white thing. Y'all don't want to be. A white girl. And she ended up blocking herself from my page because she knew what she said was some bozo shit. Her name is Riley something. I don't forget what her last name was. But anyway, you'll see her in the comments. She made a comment saying, wasn't she the one that said something bad about the country? Keep her over there. Okay. I know you. I know how you think about certain issues. I knew those, and I replied back. You one of the ones that if it was Jennifer Aniston, you'd be campaigning to get her back over here. So they knew I won, LOL. After that, she blocked herself. She put me on. She didn't want no. I wasn't going to even react back to her about the situation. I even laughed on this shit because she knew I know who she is. But according to what I'm hearing, Brittney Griner has wrote Joe Biden a letter. And he replied back, and he's making intentions to try to get her back over here. So I bagged up what I had said on the post I made or whatever we were speaking on. All of a sudden, I have some news, which today happened. He's trying to get her back over here. Cool. I understand that. Also, I found out just now, Brittney Griner pleads guilty. They said it's to facilitate a prisoner swap. So she's pleaded guilty. I guess we'll make her a prisoner. And apparently, the United States has something over here that they've got of theirs that they want. From the sound of it, that's what it sounds to me. So they want to give Brittney back over here, but it's some over here that they got, the United States got, we don't know about, that they want back over there. It's chess, not checkers. It's deep, y'all. I had to go back to the store to get another drink because I knew this was going to be some shit I had to let out. I want to let everybody know my perspective and the deep end of my perspective when I say stuff instead of just reading over certain stuff I say, just to make your point, and which I understand is good. I like your point you made because you educate a lot of us, or not just a lot of us, so people that don't even know that information, they end up knowing it. But at the same time, when I make a post about something, I might be aware of those situations, but I don't got to put those situations in effect. Like I said, I'm going to stand on it. And y'all know this damn right, too, that if it was Jennifer, it was a white woman. I have a lot of white friends. And I have some that probably feel like keep over there, but there's a lot of them saying, hey, nah, she need to be over here. Because if there was one of our white women, she'd be back right now. They'll be posting, they'll be making all type of stands for it. That's the point I'm making. Yeah, Cuddy Case the Kickback Podcast. So that's Brittney Griner, man. But like I said, at the end of the day, man, I hope she gets back over here. I hope she get herself right because it's very obvious that she has issues with herself. With uncertain. I mean, I know she has a lot of allegations of getting into domestic violence with her girlfriend or whoever she is, but she has some issues within herself. And I'm one of those people, man. I don't give a fuck. I love to see the world, man, but there's certain countries that I would not go fuck with. And if I do go fuck with them, I'm gonna be my conduct is gonna be on point. I'm not gonna do nothing that I shouldn't. I'm gonna be asking, hey, can I do this? Can I do that? I'm gonna be like they are when they first come over here. They be so fucking gullible and not aware of what's up. They so timid. You can tell when they fresh over here. Anybody that's from another country, whether it's Mexico, it can be Canada. They don't know how to, especially when they come deep to the South or around black people, they don't know what to expect. So, I mean, you couldn't get me to go. Put it like this: if I'm in Russia, come on now, I know. I mean, I know. I mean, they don't like white motherfuckers in America. They show them like the black motherfuckers. True story. True fucking story. It was something else I had too wrapped up in. I had something else. I don't want to leave out anything because there was something to big up the females on what they've been doing. Females feel like they're not appreciated enough from men, and I'm gonna say black females or black women. They feel like not enough black men are standing up for them and appreciating them, and it ain't all about like. About that. Sometimes they want to be they want to be public. They want to be publicly. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be through no text message. They want to be appreciated, man. And in certain aspects like this, you need to appreciate these women for doing what they're doing. Somebody made a comment saying, City Girls and Glorilla, they let every ratchet chick know that it's always up for them. They can come up with it's a way for them. They just kept the ratchet movie going. And like I said, as far as the contract goes, it doesn't even matter. It's what she's gonna do after the contract. Now that she signed, she'll go commercial? Is she gonna start coming with those sugar candy, girly to rap? What they gonna try to make out of her? Is Yo Gotti gonna keep her gutter and keep her little, keep her grounded with her core fans? At the same time, let her virtue out to, crossover shit, but not too girly, but keep it rugged. Sometimes you gotta meet these motherfuckers halfway at the bridge, man. People want to go across the bridge, man, and meet me halfway at the bridge. We're gonna put our shit together. I mean, everybody digging hip hop anyway. People putting hip hop in everything now. Country music don't even sound like country music no more. It sounds like hip country. Country people try to rap. But like I said, man, you can't. Back to the part when I was going off about the female rappers are going harder than these male rappers, man. It's put it like this: what the radio is playing and what the videos are showing and what's being put out there for people to see. Out of all I'm seeing, the female rappers are going harder than the guys that they're putting out there. The new way. And guess what? It's some new guys. It's some guys that been out here for a while. They shit ain't touching these female shit. But guess what? There's another flock of females that don't get that type of shit radio play. These songs are not for that. Or they in a certain region where it don't get aired out that much. But they rocking shows, they getting paid, they getting $10,000, $20,000 shows in cities and different places they go to. We'll never know about them though. They also caught up on the views, which is cool. If I see something that got 1,000,000 views, I'm gonna click on it and wonder why 1,000,000 people clicked on it. Curiosity, of course. But at the end of the day, Glorilla can rap. I think I heard somebody say people were saying that she can't rap. She can rap. To me, she sounds like she can rap. She rapping better than most of these niggas dropping shit that everybody playing. These nigga people playing and shit and promoting and putting out there saying they tough. That nigga going in. Nah. And then the fact her voice would make it even better, but her delivery, you know, how she saying the shit, yeah, I can relate to this shit. What she talking about? See, I can't. No, see, I don't want that attitude around me though. It's good to hear it though, but I don't want it around me on some real shit. Females that think like that, the way she is, how she talk, nah, ain't gonna be around me. Cause you got a point in some way, but it's gonna be some ways that you violate. So I ain't gonna be around you that much. I don't want no the way you talking. That's just like being around a nigga that talk like that. You ain't trying to be around that nigga, man. It's bad energy. It's like a toxic talk. Toxic talking. People talk like that when they toxic, don't have no fucking guidance. They been through some shit and they just letting go all this. They venting. And she telling you how she really feel, but one day she ain't gonna feel like that no more because she's gonna grow up. She gonna grow up. They all do. They all grow up. But this Brittney Griner thing, is getting real deep and heavy right now. So we're gonna in the next couple of days or weeks or so, we're gonna see some things that take place between this Brittney Griner situation with Russia and the United States. We don't know where it's gonna lead to. But my whole thing, this episode is for the females, man. Y'all, your girl power, your woman power. I mean, I'm surprised anybody out there protesting like they protesting hard. And then guess what? Maybe they were protesting, but they ain't protesting until their motherfucker come back. Like I said, she part of the LGBTQ shit, and I don't see none of them. But this is Cut the Case to Get Back podcast, so scram bitch to all the bullshit going on. Scram to all the bullshit. Scram. Scram to everything that's bullshitty. People that know they bullshitty and being bullshitty. Scram. That's what this is. And this is my fifth year anniversary, y'all. I've been doing this for 5 years, my own channel. I was on the Ian Gleason show before that for 9 months. This is my 5th year anniversary. And I'm going to be celebrating for the next 6 months on my 5-year anniversary to the road to 6 years. It's your boy Cuddy Slim. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. In other words, go fuck yourself.